This is the October 4 issue of the Midland Reporter Telegram. I'm a newspaper man, been a newspaper man, love the newspaper. So that's, of course, that's not what I do now, but I like this article because he's talking about, this is a guy named Tom Johnson who was, he had a career in the White House. He was a newspaper publisher and then president of CNN. And he says that he wrote his memoir because he wanted to tell how his accomplishments came despite suffering through a depression so severe that he contemplated suicide. So you never know who is experiencing depression, and it's not necessarily determined by success or not having success, although I do like to say that being good at something in your life is an important part of mental health. So one thing that he says here is that during those times of depression that he was hard to love, that he would lash out at his wife and his children, but never to people at work, which is sad but true. We often treat our loved ones worse than strangers. So I'll tell you this, I have experienced depression. Thank God I don't lash out at other people. But I think the reason is because I followed the example of my father, Paul W. Cooper, who died about 5 years ago. No matter how bad he felt, and he did feel bad physically, he never treated anyone badly. So, but also I wanted to point this out. This guy, Tim Johnson, says the biggest regret of his life is he was not a good father to his children. So, at the end of your life, when you look back, you're not going to say, oh, I wish I'd made more money, I wish I'd been more successful, I wish I'd had better jobs. At the end of your life, you're going to look back and regret not loving and taking care of your family.